my excitement could not be contained any longer. And I was mowing and I was like, man, I'm just gonna get a ticket and go.
Oh.
We're just gonna go.
Oh.
So, alright.
No freaking way! No. Oh no! You know what it is, don't you?
No. How do you know
Come on! Look at it! You can't tell me!
Pull it off?
Yeah. Yes!
No, it's a garden shed. We bought a garden shed.
Oh, it's a garden shed.
Oh.
Make sure it's coded.
Yes.
You're kidding me.
Oh, that is a breath of fresh air because I've been looking for him here recently.
Really?
Yeah.
This legally?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you just find it in a ditch somewhere?
This one was parked up quite nicely.
Really?
Yeah.
That's how we pretty much found it.
This is technically in quite good nick. Very difficult condition.
So, yeah, you remember the podcast at WhistlinDiesel Performance a long time ago where I said, they were like, where do you see yourself in the future? And I was like, I don't know, maybe like once we get far enough doing stuff with a tank.
What?
Yeah, that's not.
So much fun.
It's one of the biggest ones you can get.
It's literally like, it's a main, like, this is what they ship out when it was like prime, you know, this is what they ship out to like, it's up front.
Dude, is that what you're expecting? No.
Not one.
Wow.
He saw that.
So I was like, alright, this is pretty cool. And I would have never expected that.
Dude, look. Sounds fucking great.
How long do you think till it ships? A month till it ships? Or whenever the customs...
Yeah, I mean, I've got a fair bit to do. I've got to deactivate the gun and do a fair lot. But we can do that.
Wait, the gun's not deactivated yet?
Not for you. Deactivated for us.
What's the difference?
So for us, we have to weld, I'll show you in a minute inside.
There's a
We have
plug?
to weld a massive like 4-inch plug in the barrel right inside. But to go to America, which makes no fucking sense to me, that isn't good enough. You have to gas a fucking massive hole
And you gotta cut
inside the barrel, like, and then there's a bit of, basically when you put the shell in,
Yeah, the
there's
thing
a
that holds
massive
it.
piece of metal
They
that
want
comes
you to cut
up.
that off.
You've got to cut all that off at the back.
Yeah.
And like you're talking about putting steel like that for me.
Yeah.
And I ain't doing it in the turret. So
Right.
I have to take that back of the gun off, which is probably weighs as much as that Jeep,
Yeah.
and then get it out of like the commander's
Yeah.
hatch.
I think it's because
And then
they know
gas
we're
it.
crazy enough
Well,
to
they
put
know
it
yeah, yeah,
I would have.
But
Yeah.
then I'm
well,
going to leave it
well,
on the back decks for you, so you
Yeah.
can just weld the fucking thing
Okay,
back on.
yeah.
theoretically, if someone wanted to, they could.
Hypothetically.
Hypothetically. You know. So everyone's like, oh, the gun doesn't work.
It's not like
The gun doesn't work. But the FDA didn't hear that.
So basically what we do, fix tanks and
How old is this thing?
60s.
60s.
Yeah, it
Sounds
doesn't
real
look like
fast.
it. It looks
Fast car.
It looks newer.
It looks newer.
It's the paint.
Yeah.
It's Desert Storm paint.
It's like it came from Afghanistan like yesterday.
Yeah, that's it. That's why we put that cover on it. to be fair.
Seriously. Yeah. Months. we got like bulletproof vests showing up and everything.
You won't need to worry about them when you're in there. So, what's the biggest gun you've got?
Biggest gun? 50 cal, 50 BMG. It won't touch it.
No, but it might fracture it inside. All I mean is, if you're going to shoot each other inside,
We are.
yeah, probably. So when the bullet hits
You
this
said
steel,
shoot
this is crazy
each other?
thin. Huh?
You said shoot
No, like
each
if
other?
you guys are
So
shooting at
if,
me while I'm
if he's in
driving.
the tank, I'm not saying you guys are crazy, but I've watched your videos recently.
Yeah, he knew what we were gonna do already.
If you're sat in the seat and say you shoot the 50 cal there,
We probably wouldn't shoot the 50 first try. We'd probably like work up to it.
9mm and then back in.
Small arms.
But basically, when the bullet hits the metal, although it won't penetrate, it'll dent it and
Yeah.
then it'll fragmentate, and a bit of
Oh, I
fragment
gotcha.
will kill you.
Really?
Yeah, they're quite bad for that. Because obviously it's still quite an old tank. Like modern stuff now, they've changed the armour.
Yeah.
And that's one of the modern things, like, it doesn't do that, but these old things will. Look here.
This has been something I want to do for a long time. Literally,
I know.
There was
When
a
I first started
podcast
working here.
over 2 years ago.
Yeah.
They were like, long term, what's your goal? I was like, I don't know, maybe we do something with a tank. And now it's 2 years later and we're already there. So I don't know.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
I could, but literally, the funny thing is, it was posted on Marketplace, and I thought it was in America, and I literally agreed to it, and then I realized it was in the UK, and I'm like, I'm not waiting that long before I look
No
at this.
way.
So I was like, I'm mowing the lawn, I'm like, you know what, I'm just gonna go over there. So yeah,
So you.
and then you literally, I was, of all people to get a tank from, like he literally straight piped it already for us. This straight, you hear this
To be
thing?
fair, we're about like the English version of you guys, just not nowhere near as famous, to be fair.
hate this.
We're gonna talk about this, but there's a lot of YouTubers that have bought tanks that weren't actually tanks. They drove their tank to McDonald's, but it wasn't, let's just say it wasn't this. So it's time to do it properly. It's time to actually like take a tank to McDonald's, through McDonald's. So
Take down the
through the McDonald's drive.
Through the McDonald's.
It's time to take a tank, drive through the make a McDonald's drive-through with a tank, whatever.
That's right.
Yes,
He
yes.
did. I remember that.
He was
now.
like, we could take the excavator through town. I'm like,
well, I'm gonna just take a tank.
It's a fair bit quicker than the
I
excavator.
don't think Tennessee has one. Texas has a few for sure.
tanks?
Yeah.
Well, they got drive tanks.
What?
Never mind.
When I asked what you guys thought it was, you guys guessed tank like 4 or 5 times, and every time
Pretty quickly into it. But you were so cool about playing it off though. He's like, we can go to Texas and drive one anytime. It's not. A
And then
tank.
you said that too. Remember? You're like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
But as soon as I seen all this tactical stuff, I'm like, okay, either one of it.
He said it.
On
He said
one
it
of
the
his
plane.
binges?
He said it on the plane here.
He said what?
The tactical stuff. He said something about a tank. I swear.
Oh, really?
Yeah, something, but
Yeah.
oh,
It looks modern though.
Doesn't
Look
it
at
sound
the
better than anything you've ever heard?
Yeah.
It's
yeah.
the best sounding thing
Said
ever.
it's like a
How much
So
was
it's a 12 piston,
900 horsepower.
12 piston engine.
900
You could dump freaking vegetable oil in it, and it's gonna like have twice the power.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
smells so
literally, you
good,
can run on
too.
cooking oil.
Awesome.
Seriously.
So we're gonna drive to McDonald's, burn the used cooking oil out of their fryers, drive home.
I think this may be the one thing that doesn't fall apart on us. If this falls apart, we need to find another planet to go do stuff on, because this is just weak at this point.
Well, I'm driving this when we tug Monster Max, I'm just saying. You imagine hearing that rolling up? You're in a
Dude.
building, like, what's that noise?
This is exactly the kind of territory you would like imagine tanks being too.
Oh, yeah,
For
that,
sure.
Oh,
It
yeah.
just feels like a battleground.
On the front.
nothing.
It's an American
let's,
thing. You wouldn't understand.
Yeah.
Face on the front. If you want, I'll try and find you one.
Oh, that would be sweet.
Yeah,
I can't afford any more add-ons right here.
Yeah, what kind of accessories do we have?
Which package?
Heated
Which tank
seats.
package? Can
Yeah,
you offer?
heated seats.
You got the
windshield
base
wipers.
tank package, man. It's like
Panoramic windscreen. Sunroof.
there's no blind spot monitoring on this one.
It's got a 360
I can't
turbo.
even get coverage on it because there's no blind spot monitoring. That was another reason. The shipping is like 40 grand. Okay, well,
Actually, it's 40 grand.
it's only 40 grand. Some of us aren't made of money, Tyler.
Yeah, I thought it was
Tyler.
more, to be fair.
Shows how fucking shit they are.
No, I ain't saying nothing.
Have you ever seen the cow swim?
Yes.
It's fucking bizarre.
Very weird.
That's literally just like our sinkhole we talk about. The cows would cross and only half of them come back out.
Yeah, it was fucking funny. It's fucking deep in there. Well, we better teach you how to drive it, I think, then, shouldn't we?
Definitely.
Oh, yeah.
What?
Yeah, you'll bend the barrel.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, that's a big problem, is that like those barrels bend easily, so you don't want to hang on them.
Yeah.
Mark 11. Who's that made by?
It was actually made by Leyland. We just put in Leyland Chieftain tank. We'll just put it in Chieftain tank.
Leyland Chieftain. So many cameras.
His SS hat there.
I did. I was like, are they like chill with that here or something?
No.
Yeah, they're great with it.
So I was wondering if you guys use the word cookies.
Yeah, we use cookies, yeah.
Okay, because I was thinking Americans would be that dumb that they would call something cookies just because you have to cook it to eat it. I was like, there's no
I
way.
never even thought of that.
Okay, I was gonna say maybe everyone. I was gonna say that's some dumb crap Americans
But
would
is
do.
yours
I don't
good?
know any English person that
Uh-oh, what's
refers
it
to like
saying?
Fanta or anything as
Tank hub. Demonetized. We can up with that though, because they'd be that dumb to call soda pop, because it's the sound it makes when you pop it open. Yeah, it pops. Let's call it pop.
So what would you call
Gotta get back
You
home.
call them low boys, don't you, for like
Yeah,
Yes,
Yeah.
I like that term though.
Yeah, to be fair, it's sensible. Yeah.
Straight up American term though. Again,
So here it's
they're like,
rim or a
that
low
looks
loader.
low. Let's call it a low boy.
Straight up.
And like there's this old Ford pickup that was made a little higher. They call them high boys.
Wrap the whole entire interior with bubble wrap. Like
You're a fucking pussy. There's
Look, we've
standing
still got
water
fingers
out
and
here.
toes.
So
it's
we're
fine.
gonna see how this tank does in this. I would assume that it would sink because it's so heavy, but we have tons of contact patch. So he says that this is not his land, so we need to be really careful to clear it all out for them, to make sure there's nothing in anyone else's way. So we're gonna just whoop,
He said something
Why
about
did
this being over.
zoom in on it. Look at that bad boy out there. Look, it looks like we're in freaking Afghanistan, bro.
And you get a turret.
All four?
Yeah, all of them, except that one.
That was so funny.
And then isolate it down there.
Do what?
That isolate, that wood, yeah. Stand that there, because
I expect to have it done by morning.
that'll turn the batteries off.
Has to be spotless.
Then it never gets flat.
You literally flick like 7 switches to shut it off.
Like a flight, yeah.
Dude, I hit what? I hit that one like clump of bushes, and dude, it went like right in my face, like caught right here. You kind of just duck and like hope it doesn't, like a big one doesn't hit. But yeah, like these were around my neck. We definitely need to have. I'll have the hatch down all the time. I won't even be looking where I'm going.
We're gonna have the biggest.
You don't
HD
need
screen
roads
we
where
can
we're
fit in
going.
there.
This is what you expect from.
Way better. Yeah. I was expecting him to play a prank, like yeah, we'd go through all this trouble, and it would be like something silly.
Hell nah.
It's pretty silly.
Hell no.
But fun.
This is legit.
This is the bloke that used to own it. The bloke that used to own it was a fucking legend. He used to drive it to the pub.
Really?
The chap that owned it, like, real nice, like, bloke in his 50s, fucking sound, farmer lad.
Yeah.
And he bought it off the army, and then he used to regularly, he managed to like get it registered for the road, so he could generally drive it down the road legally. So this is like one of the only chieftains in the UK that can be driven down the road.
Right now?
Yeah, right now.
You can drive down the road?
We could do, yeah. If we stuck plates on it.
In America?
Hey! Oh, that's that American power right there.
Finally something American. It's a bit wet.
I flooded it.
That is sick.
We literally got it. Not having too much fun. You can have more fun.
Yeah.
pull a bit faster than the distributor got a bit wet. But we were thinking he's got stuck.
He can stay there.
I'll get one of you guys' numbers and I'll send you all.
Not the McDonald's.
I don't think it's going to stop.
Wow.
We can move it in a minute and move the Foden.
We could double.
We'll get it halfway up, then we can lock it, move the Foden.
To the tree.
Yeah.
That's doing fucking well.
Just lower the gun and fucking put the gun in the
Just
ground.
bear in mind now, if it snaps, it will roll.
Yeah,
forward.
do not get in front of it.
Fucking one off the top. Right, on the top. Okay. There's another pry bar on the decks around the side. You know, the side plates.
Yep.
One with the plus handle.
Oh, Tyler's got that one.
It's alright. Good.
Get down. Don't look too far. Yes, it doesn't chop you in half. No, I want to die. We die like men. Wow! Someone shouted, that's all.
that's it. Both vehicles just about survived, scarred, but yeah, that was quite a lot of fun, quite a lot of stress, but we pretty enjoyed it, didn't we, Ted? I think we all enjoyed it. So now we've just got the small job of deactivating the tank and cleaning it, and a few other little bits which we'll probably do some videos on as well. So that's it for this video.